Hey everybody, it's Peter from Brantford Kia, and today we're talking used cars. This is stock number S9043A. It's a 2016 Kia Sorento. It's the LX V6 model. Let's go take a look. Alright, 2016 Kia Sorento. So this is the redesigned model. It's still basically the same as right now. They've done a little facelift for 2019, but very, very similar. The average non-Kia fan wouldn't be able to tell the difference. You've got dual projector beam headlights out front here, so nice sharp cutoff, clear light. You've got fog lights down low, a unique Kia grill that came out with this car. I think it looks really sharp when you see it up close. And yeah, you got a little bug deflector up on the, stone chip protector up on the front hood there as well. It's got alloy wheels. You've got a roof rack. You've got signal lights in the mirrors. I'm going to show you those wheels right now. Come down. There's the alloy wheels there. It's a sort of a dark maroon color. I can't remember the exact color of this. Dark cherry, I believe, is what it's called. Maybe. Yeah, I think it's called dark cherry. So there's the V6 badge, so you can tell it's a V6. You got backup beepers and a backup camera. I think that's a great system. This little button on the door there, little black button there, tells you that it is keyless entry, so that means you can just leave the key in your pocket or purse, hit that button, the doors will unlock, and you can also use the start button right there. So there you go, let's zoom in here. There is your tachometer and your temperature gauge. In the center you've got an information display. On the far right, you have a speedometer and fuel gauge. Now that blinking light there, it will stay steady. There it is, it's staying steady. I'll see if I can zoom in a little bit more. Yeah, I can't zoom in anymore with this camera. It is a little snowflake on the road. What that does, whoops, let's try to use the camera. That snowflake on the road, what it does is it tells you if it's below 4 degrees Celsius, hey, it could be snowy or icy on the road, so it's just a little light to warn you. Over here, there's your stereo, AM, FM, and satellite radio. Of course, any vehicle with satellite radio that you buy from us, you get 3 free months of satellite radio, so that's a cool feature. It has got a backup camera, like I mentioned earlier, so there's a backup camera, and the guidelines, they do turn. I don't know if you can see, turn the wheel there, and they turn to show you which way we're turning the car or where your car's headed. And again, it's also got the backup beepers, so as you approach something, it'll beep quicker and quicker as you get closer to something. I think the combination of those are a great feature because you can't always see everything in the camera. Try to get the color to balance, the light to balance. There we go. There's what the door panels look like. You've got a sort of a dark door panel with sort of a almost a wood grain, like a walnut type wood grain in there, but it's very, very dark. Cloth seats in the car, and they are heated. We'll get to that in 1 second. Very dark gray kind of cloth, a little bit of contrasting stitching in there as well. I don't know if this is a 5-passenger or 7-passenger. Oh, it is a 7-passenger. So this is a 7-passenger car, and we'll show you how that works in a second. You have the same floor space as you would in the 5-passenger. You just lose underfloor storage to put the rear seats in. So it's seats 5 very comfortably. If you need 2 more extra seats, it'll seat that as well. Most people who regularly have more than 5 passengers, I usually suggest a Sedona or something like that, but you could certainly do it in this car. You've got room. We'll go down here. We've got air conditioning there, or air conditioning, climate control there. So you've got the sort of manual air or climate control system. Down here, one of my favorite, rump roasters. 3 levels of seat heating in the front seats. So you just set it to whatever level you like. Automatic transmission is right there. And of course, it is a 4-wheel drive vehicle, all-wheel drive vehicle. And so that's what some of those buttons are for. Got to clean the car up a little tiny bit. I'm getting to it before it's cleaned up, but that's okay. We're going to scroll over to the steering wheel here. Here's the steering wheel controls. You have cruise control on the outside here. Inside you have these 3 controls. All control that information display in the center of the dash right there. Moving over to this side, you've got your audio and Bluetooth controls. You do have automatic headlights. So down there it says automatic, so they just turn on when it gets dark. Fog lights as well. And you've got power windows, power mirrors, power locks, all the standard stuff. I'm going to turn that off for a second. I'm going to hop out. As we hop out, I'm going to show you what the key looks like. There you go, that's what the key looks like. Just a key fob. You can keep that in your pocket or purse because as long as you approach the vehicle, you can unlock and open things up. Here's the rear seat area, the trunk area. So I'm going to try to get it to balance there. Yeah, there you go. You can see it's a nice long floor. And what you've got is 2 little jump seats right here. So you can pull this strap right here. I'll try to do it live on camera, no problem. Put the headrest up, and there you go. So you've got a jump seat in the back and a flat floor if you don't want that seat up. And of course you do have some underfloor storage at the very back here as well. You've got a jack there and spare tires underneath and a big open space there for that. So you also have rear air conditioning vents over here, right there. And I keep saying air conditioning, I should say climate control. And there's also your rear air conditioning control. Now that is an air conditioning control over there. So lots to like about this car. The V6, of course, you can tow up to 5,000 pounds. So there you go. If you're interested in this car or any car just like it, feel free to give us a call. Our phone number is 519-304-6542, and you can reach us online at www.brantfordkia.ca.